Hello guys, I welcome you all to House of Prospects, where we come with the intention and hope of finding love, companionship and commitment. My name is Pamela, the host of this event. Beside me, I have a young man and I have a young lady here. They are here with the intent of finding love. Please, may we know you?
Hi guys, my name is King Kamsi, 28 years of age. I'm a Christian by religion from Anambra State. I love to describe myself as a hustler because I do everything that brings Lego bread. You know, I'm a content creator, an actor, event compare, hype man, a teacher. I do a lot of things, basically.
That's interesting. So please, young lady, may we know you?
Hi guys, my name is Miracle, aka Belanche. I'm from Anambra State. I'm a Christian by religion. I'm 25 years of age. I'm CEO Belanche Enterprise. We produce household cleaning products like your house cleaning, bubbles, and your glass cleaners. We also produce pastries like your peanut and chin chin. Thank you.
You're welcome. Still on House of Prospects, we're going to start from the guy. Can you briefly explain to us what are your physical expectations from your dream woman?
I think I already heard her voice. I like her voice. I like ladies that are soft-spoken.
Okay.
And in terms of physical attributes, I wouldn't say I'm much of the body type, but you know, if there's a good shape, you know, that counts for me. And I think I prefer dark ladies. It's not like I'm not into fair ladies, but I prefer the dark ones, you know, because I believe they are natural. It's no cream, nothing. It's just how God created them. And I like ladies with innocent faces. There's just something about innocent bodies. You know, I don't know how to explain that, but that's what I like.
Oh, you talk about you don't really care about the body type, or okay, you mean, but you like a curvy kind of lady. Is that what you mean?
If the curves are right, it's an added advantage. But you know, she has to be all these things I said first: soft-spoken, innocent. Like in terms of like the looks, she has to look innocent.
Okay.
I'm not saying she has to be innocent. Just look it. You know, there's something about innocence.
So from what you're explaining, you don't care if she's chubby, you don't care if she's slim.
No,
what you just want is she should have all the criteria you just mentioned here. You're good to go.
Yes, and I'm good to go.
That's interesting. So let's get to our lady here. So may we know your own physical expectations?
Okay, the expectation, like for my dream man, I would like my man to be tall, dark, you know, not that he must not be fat. I don't like fat guys.
Oh.
Yes, I like guys that is okay, like your body components are intact, if you get what I mean. So it mustn't be fat. It can just be chubby and be slim too. It's not bad.
Chubby and slim? Do they have
No, I mean if he's not chubby, he can still be slim.
Okay.
Yes, I'm not into fat guys.
Okay.
That's what I mean. Yes.
Oh. That's interesting.
And again, I don't like guys that keep beards a lot. There's some you will see this thing is looking like masquerade. Like a little of it is okay. You're good to go.
I think this is just the saying that said another man food is another man poison, because I know that most girls, most ladies will be like they want their dream man to, you know, have all of that so that they could be able to be touching. But anyway, that's good. That's your choice. That's what we call individual differences. It's okay. So I welcome you all once again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Then can we move on to the unveiling so that you can know if what you are expecting is what you have here?
Wow. She's beautiful.
Thank you.
I like the sound of that. So let's start with you this time. Let's start with you, the lady, this time around. So how do you feel about what you're saying?
I'm happy. Yes.
I love that.
Wow. I'm happy.
This sounds positive. I'm happy to hear that. So let's get to you, the young guy. Then briefly explain to us what you're seeing before you and how you feel about it.
When I said, I like innocent faces, I haven't seen her face when I said it, but I'm looking at her and I'm seeing an innocent face. I don't know if she's innocent and I don't care, but the face says it.
Actually, you don't care if the innocent face is there now.
And I don't care if she's innocent, but the face looks innocent. Yeah, so and I'm attracted to innocent faces.
I get it. I'll find love. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Meanwhile, that means we are progressing. I'm going to commence now with some questions, some personal questions about this date that she needs to know and you need to know about her. So it's just more of personal, but you need to answer those questions so that we know where this takes us to. Okay. What are your personality expectations? Personality this time.
Personality. I don't like loud women. I don't like loud women. I prefer loud in the sense that women that are always shouting. I prefer them quiet. And that's really it. And already she said a lot about being enterprising, and I think that ticks my box. I like women that are ready to put in work and that don't believe in
being productive.
Yeah, that believe in being productive. I don't believe that 500K for talking stage and all of that. I prefer women that
takes my mind to somewhere.
Yeah, but let's not go there.
No.
I believe that's basically those are the two things: a woman that is quiet and a woman that is enterprising, that is ready to work and also support. So it's not like there's not going to be support from my end, but I prefer women that are ready to work and not sit back and get everything to be paid for them.
It sounds more like you are a 50-50 kind of man.
50-50 in what sense?
50-50.
Okay, splitting the bills?
Yes.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. Well, I prefer to be in charge and take care, but most times it's for the children.
Yes.
There has to be some things she has to teach the children. If I marry someone who is always going to sit at home and not work, I'm going to end up having daughters who want to sit at home and not work.
You want your daughters in the future to be productive?
Very productive. Very, very.
Oh, that's good. So, young lady, let's hear from you.
Okay.
What are your your personality expectations?
Okay, my personality expectation for my dream man.
Yes.
I don't need too much. You get? I'm a kind of person that I'm okay on my own, but there's this, for you to have a partner, it actually also takes a lot. You get?
Sure.
Now, the kind of man I need is man that's actually, first of all, is God-fearing. Let's start from there, because if you're actually God-fearing, yes, if you're actually God-fearing, and it's going to make you to not to do some certain things, even though you want to do them.
Like things like
like cheating. Yes, you'd be like, my
you
woman
are zero tolerant to cheating.
Yes, so many things are flying on social media. They'll say marriage is all about sharing. They even share infection. Yes, those kind of a thing. Our young youth that is growing up, they used to be afraid of them, because what if you get HIV? You get, some men will be so careless that they cannot use protection. So for my dream man, I would like him to be God-fearing. That's the number one step. And a man that is not indecisive, like you make your decision. That's
and stick to it.
And stick to it. There's some men that if they are in the front line, for them to make decision is actually hard for them. And in some families, it makes the family from the guy's part should be pushing the guy all around. The guy cannot make decision. It will be their parents that is still making decision in the family, even in the current relationship that is leading to marriage. And it's a red card for me. I don't like it. So another one is a man that actually listens and cares. There is this thing that even though you have a business plan in mind, and you be like, let me go home and discuss it with my fiance, or let me go home and discuss it with my wife.
So you want to be fully involved in all your, you want to feel involved in all your man's activities. All
I won't say. I won't
want to
say.
be fully involved in everything he does.
I won't say 100% though. It's not that he won't keep some from me. Are you getting me?
Yeah.
But there's these crucial ones that she needs to know about it.
Okay.
Then you people negotiate, you decide, and you bring out your own idea. He brings his own idea. At the end of the day, he summarizes it and make decision. That's the kind of man I want.
Okay.
A man that is principled and strong. I don't like lazy men. Because these youths these days.
This crack me up. You don't want lazy man.
No, I don't want lazy man.
Okay.
A man that is a hustler.
Yeah.
Yes, because the youth of these days, some guys, they now them do makeup self past ladies. Some of them. So as if I see it, he should give me at least to put me off.
That's turn off to you.
Yes. So that's it. That's what I want.
So you want a man that is self-disciplined.
Yes.
You want a man that has the mind of his own.
Yes.
And most importantly, you don't like a cheating man.
So they say, na man they cheat, but na woman they fear DNA pass. That thing is very strong. To show you that I've seen women that will cheat with their thumbs out.
Wait, sorry, I'm not trying to cut you off. I'm trying to get something. Because it's like I like the assertion. You say, na man they cheat, na woman
they fear DNA. Yes.
That cracks me off. As
that's very strong to show you the level at which women cheat on a different level. But we'll get to that. You know, this is not a gender war.
Or you're trying to prove to me that women are mostly the cheaters.
I can't say that because I don't have the statistics. But personally, I'll prefer a woman that doesn't cheat. You know.
Okay.
Another red flag is a woman that is not over her ex or has too many exes. Yes, you know, I've met ladies, so many ladies who you want to get into a relationship with them, and they still have probably because the ex was very wicked to them. You know, they don't trust you because they believe you're that kind of person. Even when you are not doing anything that will prompt them not to trust you, they just don't trust you because their ex was not trustworthy. So I don't think once I notice any sign of
ex
of trauma from past relationship, I'm not there. I can't be there. I don't run.
So you're trying to tell me that you just want a very reserved woman that have never been in a relationship?
No.
Because I think having exes or past experiences is a normal thing.
Yes, everybody does. Everybody does. You know, even me myself, I have relationships that didn't end well, but I don't live in the past. It's a different thing when you live in the past. You know, for example,
all right.
I used to know a girl that her ex used to use one particular kind of perfume, and then on a birthday, one of my birthdays, somebody gifted me that perfume, and I wore the perfume to go and see her the next day, and she perceived it. And she started talking, giving me this very long. I don't even want to know your ex. If possible, don't tell me about him. You know, that's what I mean.
Okay, you are the type of man that don't even want to hear anything about the past.
Yes, I don't want to hear about the past. Now we're in the present. Let's
deal with the
let's
present.
meet ourselves in the present. You know.
Okay.
And another very
let me ask you. Okay. But what if maybe you meet this person, she has series of past experiences, but she's almost everything you want from a woman, and could that be a barrier not to continue with her?
No, it's not. Definitely, as long as she's not living in the past. I am more about
I'm saying
now
like
and the future.
She's still have the stigma of the past.
I can never be with her. Like I said, there are so many things I don't like, but these are the things I will see and run. If I notice any sign, no matter how much of my spec you are, if you have these things, it is out of it. It's a no-no.
Okay.
Then another thing is a woman that cannot cook. I mean, I like eating. I can eat 5 times a day. Yes, that's how much I eat. I love food. And I can cook myself too. So imagine meeting a woman that can't cook.
No, you can't love food and not know how to cook food. So
I know people that don't.
It doesn't matter.
I know a lot of men like me.
They eat a lot. They
eat a lot, but they can't cook.
That's serious.
That's gonna be a huge. What would I say? Okay, because how possible is that? Let me just tell you, the truth is that anybody that loves food so very much will have the intent to learn how to cook, because outside buying food cannot just serve that person.
No, there are people that when they see something that they like, they go outside or look for somebody that is selling it rather than thinking of how to prepare it. I used to be like that, you know.
But when
Not
you wake
until-
up
not
in the
until-
midnight and you feel hungry, and how then do you get by that time?
That's why we always have snacks. We eat snacks and in the morning.
No,
No, I used to be like that, so I know what I'm saying.
And
so I
maybe
decided
because
I made
of
it.
that, that
yeah,
was what
prompted me to learn
engineered
how
you
to cook. Yes.
learn how to cook. Okay.
And now I
That's
can see,
interesting.
like, you know, amongst a lot of men that I've
So
met,
you
I'm a very
you are
good
an
chef.
Igbo man. I think that is cliche with an Igbo man. I think most of the Igbo man will always want a woman that can cook.
Well,
Kind of.
not everybody. I've seen men that say, "Hey, we'll eat out as long as she has every other thing." Eat out. But me, I cannot endure it because I want to eat 5 times a day, and not just knowing how to cook.
5 times.
Five times a day
Yes,
is
not just knowing how to cook. You have to enjoy cooking. If you don't enjoy cooking, it's a red flag.
What?
Yes.
Serious.
So the person has to, you know,
No, not
live
not
all their
cooking.
life
No,
in the
not
kitchen.
cooking. Not cooking 5 times a day. You know, no. Not every time we eat fresh food, but maybe we can bring out a time
Pack it
once
in
in
the
a week.
fridge,
We
the freezer.
cook. If we have 20 meals that I'm craving for that week,
20 meals you are craving for.
that is an
Hey,
example. It's an
hey,
example.
okay,
It's an
okay.
example. I'm just saying.
Oh,
Okay.
Or let me reduce the number. If we have 10 meals that we're craving for the week,
okay.
you could prepare 7. In my own free time, I prepare 3. I enjoy cooking too, so it's not.
I like the aspect
Yes.
of you preparing.
Yeah, but it's not like I'll do it every
participating.
time. I believe in gender roles. I'm a very traditional man.
Ah.
So I believe in gender roles too.
An industrious woman, you know, if you want an industrial woman, there are some things you had to endure.
Industrious. You being in the kitchen is industrious, you know.
Like, seriously.
It's all part of the
Alright, let me not
industry.
cut you off. Just
But
get
these
down
are
to
these are
that.
the basic things. There are a lot of other things I don't like, but these ones are the ones that once I notice it, you know, bulap am now wawa.
Okay. Let's take us to another question, and I think I'm going to start from you this time around. What are your expectations towards the other room?
Towards the other room.
Yes.
No, that's a very essential part of
Yes.
relationships and marriage. You know, every day you go to the court and you see people getting divorced. The reason is because of that. So, like I said, I prefer women that are innocent in the face, but please don't be innocent. even if you are at
This
the point
cut
I
me
meet
off.
you, yes.
Okay. Anyway, that's cover up the aspect of being innocent at the face.
Yes. Be innocent at the face,
You want her to
but
be aggressive.
not aggressive. You know, aggressive. People will misunderstand. I don't want somebody that will say, "Let's use belt and flog her." I don't want that kind of.
Okay.
I want a lady who, even if she hasn't learned, but with me, we are willing to learn and experiment. Because I've heard a lot about people getting divorced because they are not satisfying each other, you know, in that other room. Yeah, so I won't want that kind of situation in my. I am ready to experiment, no matter how busy I am. That part of my life is settled. I will always bring out time for that. It's very essential. You know, they say as long as the bed shakes at night, there's peace in the home.
Oh my God. Hey. I like the sound of it. But okay, then you're going to tell me that you are ready to, you know, learn. You're open to learning towards that side. You want to
Very
still grow
open. I read books every day.
Wow.
I read books, health books, how to, you know, keep men's health properly.
Okay.
You know, diets that you should take when you're expecting to, you know, lay and all of that. You know, so I'm very open to that. That is one of I made it a criteria that this part is always going to be settled. Nothing will take away that part.
It's going to be settled before or after.
Well, depending on the lady, but well, that is, she should just understand that
You need
I
to
like-
be balanced.
Yes, we need to balance it up. We cannot be lagging behind there.
But are there some essential things you feel that you must find out that she can do it in order to make that side?
You know, that's the essence of
Great.
conversations. You know, okay, I will always make sure to ask you, and I hope and I pray that she'll be somebody who is open to the idea of exploring. You know,
Exploring, yeah.
we
I like
need
the
to
sound.
explore.
Explore.
Yeah.
All right, thank you very much for that. Then let's get down to you, the lady. Then, what are your expectations
Okay, he has said
in
it
the
all.
other room? Yes.
Yes, that's the truth. He has said it all because all this while he has been talking, I'm smiling. But that's true. That's true.
Oh, you're smiling because you are really.
Yes, he's saying my mind.
Oh.
It's not going to extreme, like using belts, using handcuff and all the other stuff, like 50 shader and every other thing. But being open, like to learn more, discuss. Even if you, at the first night, people do it like it's not actually what you wanted and every other thing, you discuss about it, read more on it. And you're good to go, because many marriages has crashed because of the inner room.
Then what about I think I should ask the both of you this time around. Then discussing, I understand. But what if there are some things that you're still going to be discussed, and there are some things that you want towards that side that the person can still not, that is a no to that person?
Like seriously?
I don't know if we're allowed to use, but let me just say it this way.
Okay.
I used to know a couple. Not a married couple though, but they were looking like they were going to get there. But the man didn't like anything about orals, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Sorry, the woman didn't like anything about orals, rather. But the man loved it. That was his satisfaction. In fact, if he does not do that, it hasn't started. But the man was not open to the idea. But according to the man, he loved her so much, and he did not want to leave her because of just that one thing. So he kept on going outside to look for it. Because this person ticks other boxes, and according to him, you will never meet anybody who is 100% perfect. You always have that 1% missing and whatever, and that could just be the 1%. But there's some 1% that you cannot live out of it, because you end up going to. That's what happened, and finally they didn't end up together. They didn't end up together because she found out that she wasn't allowing him, and he was going outside too.
Yeah.
So
it brought clash.
It brought a clash. But thank God they did not spend all the money for the wedding.
It's because someone might suffer abuse when they were small, like growing up, hitting them and every other thing, using candle wax on them and every other thing. They would like to try it out. They'll say it's exploring, it's a lie.
I'm not talking about the hitting aspect. I'm just talking about getting down there.
Okay, getting down there based on oral sex.
Yeah, so.
It depends. Like I said, if we are married, but if it's based on the relationship, you know that you still have your chance to run. And you see that you cannot
running away from it.
Yeah,
Just to run. You're running away from the act.
No. The thing there is that there's something you can endure.
Yeah.
Because they say nobody's perfect.
Sure.
But if you choose those ones that you cannot absorb, your shock absorber cannot keep on with, it's better for you to run. You should know you cannot keep it. Because for two human beings to be in the same room, one needs to be an idiot for the other, for peace to reign. So if you see that this kind of a thing that you can't endure it, you can't do it. Because there is some people that they are allergic to that. You see that you cannot do it, and you are discussing it at the early stage that you have not gotten married. It has not been signed.
What I'm understanding from your own is maritally is a yes to you.
Yes, maritally is a yes to me.
Is a no to you.
Yes, it's a no to me.
Then how do you feel that you can, if it's a no to you in relation, how do you feel that you can explore that during marriage?
Yes, in marriage, because they say there's some things you look upon and move forward. That's it. That's what I believe in. Because people have married and the signature is already there, it has been registered, and if you look at that, your partner, it's not that he's doing something wrong.
It's just that.
It's just only
so
that.
You're not doing it because you like it, you're doing it because you want to
satisfy.
please.
Yes.
Oh.
Because if you ask him, there's a lot of things that he actually denied himself to make you happy.
Okay.
If you understand the
what
pattern.
about you? You're this kind of person that like that, or you're not the kind of person, you are the kind of person that wants to accommodate that because of your partner?
I said there's many things I don't like. That should be one of them. But it's not something that's going to make me run. If the person ticks all my boxes well, if that's the only thing, I don't.
So it's just like the both of you just doing it under conditions.
No, not under condition. Me, if I find a chance, like if I have to pick between somebody who does that, who ticks on my box and does that, and somebody who ticks on and doesn't do that, I'll obviously go for this person because this person has more points. I don't know if you get what I mean. Like if there were options laid on the table, I'm just saying. But I believe that the other room should be settled, and there has to be satisfaction from both ends. You like what I like what you like, and it's not. I don't advocate for sex before marriage, but I will also say it is very important. You need to experience this person.
You don't advocate.
I don't
but it's
advocate
very
for it. Yes,
important.
I don't
It's
advocate for it.
contradicting.
I'll tell you why I don't advocate for it. I don't advocate for it, meaning I'm not one who's going to go out and say you should or you must do it
Okay.
because of what I believe in. I'm a Christian, and Christianity obviously believes that.
You, what
sex-
is your belief on that? Your personal belief.
My personal belief is God has said this, and let's do what God has said. But I will say, because of what I have seen, what I've seen and experienced, it's not a system about experience. I don't believe experience is the best teacher. I believe you should learn from other people's experience. I'm not married yet,
Okay.
but if I'm to get married, I think this is one of the rules I'm going to break. I have to know this person in and out. What do you like and what don't you like? Are you ready to experiment? Let's see.
Yeah.
So we understand each other and know, okay, this can work or this cannot work. Rather than deceiving ourselves and end up getting into a marriage where probably the sex lives are frustrating one of us, and we now have to do what's now break more rules for God. So I rather break one and maintain the rest than act holy and enter there and break so many more rules.
Okay, that's interesting. So let me get to you. That brings us to another question. How will you treat your woman in the public and inside?
Well, this is a very difficult question though, because I'm not a very, I won't say I'm not a talks person, I like to discuss, but I would rather just show action. How do I treat her? With respect, obviously. So that's the first thing, respect first. And she should trust that with me, I'm open to listening to what you have to say. I believe in conversation so much. I believe in talking. Let's talk it out. I'm not the kind of person to have an issue and walk away from the issue. I believe in conversation. What do you have to say? What's the problem? Is this something that we can resolve? If it's not something we can resolve, yes, but we still have to talk and try to see if it's possible. I believe in trying, giving everything a second chance. And I pray that I meet somebody who also believes in, talking things out and treating with respect. I love respect. I love people who know how to respect people. Not just me. When we're outside, respect other people too. Respect my friends. Respect my family. Respect your family. It's also very important. I'm big on respect, and yes, I would definitely respect. That's the number one thing, respect. And when it comes to every other thing, I know what women like. I know what a lot of women like.
Yeah.
Women like to be shown off, like to be spoiled, and I think I'm equal to the task. Yes.
That sounds good. Then, how do you treat your man in the public and inside?
Okay, starting with the public, like he said, he likes respect.
Yeah.
Not just him. All men love respect. They love it because of their ego. So, starting with treating my man with respect outside. Even though the command he gives out, like, is not pleasant to me or I don't like it, I won't show up then. I have to respect him, obey him, and do that. But when we get home,
We sort it out.
yes, we sort it out. I'll call him. I'll be like, see, this thing you told me out there,
Don't
the
cross
manner
this
you
line.
use it, the manner you use it, saying it, I don't like it.
Okay.
So that's it. And he will honor you the more if you actually do that. But there's some ladies that they'll be outside, they'll start exchanging words and
Yes.
every other thing, dragging attention to themselves. So that's it. So inside the house, men love food. First of all, keeping the house clean and every other thing, giving him good food.
Like, he said he doesn't joke with food.
Then after, in the inner room, you treat him well.
Oh,
So that's just it.
that's great. Okay. I think I should ask you this time around. How will you feel if your partner earns more than you?
How would I feel? I'll feel challenged though, if I'm being very honest. I'll feel challenged, but
Okay.
like I said, I'm big on respect. I'll sometimes, maybe one thing I forgot to say about personality traits is I would prefer a woman who is realistic. who lives in reality.
Yeah.
If a woman earns more than me, the only thing I'll do is challenge to work and earn more and not try to, put her into a box. There are men that date women who are presidents of. Currently in Mexico, the president is a woman.
He's a woman, yeah.
She has a husband. Obviously, by status, she's now more powerful. We used to have a senator representing my part of Anambra State, a woman. She has a husband, and he respects her so much. So if my woman earns more than me, I will feel challenged to work more and earn more. But it won't,
not to bully her with that.
It won't make me want to bend or break her wings. But I also believe in sacrificing for relationships, for marriages to work. Yes. So if I'm just going to say, if her earning or whatever she's doing is going to in any way try to maybe try to mess with her children's training or then please, she'll have to sacrifice for that.
If she is the type that cannot make such sacrifices,
we won't even be together in the first place because I believe in sacrifice. I can sacrifice.
What if maybe that level was not attained at the starting point?
You don't need to. She doesn't need to get to that level for you to know her kind of person. When you meet a woman who is ready to sacrifice for what she believes in, you will know, and you will see it, you will feel it. She doesn't need to. You don't need to talk too much to know the kind of person that she is. But I know they say money changes people though, but that's no problem. Her earning more is a different thing. As long as what she's earning is not taken away, she still has time for the family, she still sees her kids, because I believe mothers should be there for their children, no matter what. I've seen children who didn't grow up with full mother's care, and I don't like the way they turned out. Okay. I'm not saying everybody who grew up without their mother is a bad.
Some of them.
Yeah, I've seen some of them, and I don't like the way they turn out. So I want my children to have their mother present, even more than their father. Their father will be there, but I believe the mother is the home. The father is the head, but the mother is the home. That's what I believe.
That's I like that head. That head. I think that head is the problem of this era. But that's by the way. Okay. Meanwhile, in right sense, you are trying to tell me that you are going to be challenged, feel challenged, but you're going to be happy.
Very happy for her.
Success.
Very, very happy for her.
Okay.